See, 6,100 RPMs. It's going, and then it falls back down to about, falls down about 100 RPM. See, it was at 61, now it's at 6,030. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. My name is Jorge, and this is my Pro-Charged Pontiac G8. And if you're new to the channel, please go like, comment, subscribe, check out my earlier videos, and I'll definitely talk a little more about this car in those other videos. But today we are going to be checking something very important on this car. Very important to how it drives and how it runs, makes it down the track, and that is the transmission fluid level. I've been doing a lot of real heavy hits down the track during data logging and testing, and so far the car has no issues. It's been performing great, shifting great, really can't complain about the shifting. But this last data log I did, which I'll go ahead and show you guys right now on the computer, that data log showed just the tiniest bit of, I don't even know if it's slip, but just like a little blip around 6,000 RPM. And so before, you know, I do anything bad or push it any worse, I want to just double check and make sure that my transmission fluid is topped off and is right where it needs to be, to keep ensuring that this transmission lives on and shifts right and doesn't have any troubles shifting with the power that it's at. So let me go ahead and show you guys what I mean by just a little blip on the on our logs. Once I get to about 6,100, this little range here, see, 6,100 RPMs, it's going, and then it falls back down to about, falls down about 100 RPM. See, it was at 61, now it's at 6,038. So it went from 61.53 all the way down to about 61.30. So about 100 RPM where it falls down, and you can see even my boost was about 14.8 and it drops down to 13.5. So that little blip there was very concerning, so that's why I wanted to go ahead and double check and make sure that we had transmission is nice and full. So guys, like you saw in the logs, a little tiny blip, but we want to make sure if it is slightly low on transmission fluid for whatever reason, that we top it right back off and make sure that everything is running properly so that we don't get any major issues down the line. Now, to do that, there's a certain strategy to it. The first thing we have to do is we have to raise this car up on jacksons on all four, make sure it's leveled out and completely level. And then we have to turn the car on and let it idle and warm up the transmission oil, the transmission fluid, between 83 degrees Fahrenheit and 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Now you want to get up to about, I would say, 90 to 95 degrees, and then go in the car with your foot on the brake. Just go in between each gear. So from parking to reverse, hold it there for about 3 to 5 seconds, then neutral, then drive, and then sport, and then kind of just go through all the gears and then bring it back up to park. Now, it's very important that after that, when you've done that, you're still within that it's a wide range, but ideally you want to be around 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 105, because that is the temperature it needs to be at to check the inspection hole down below. And I'll show you guys all that once we get under there, but there's a bolt that you can use to, it's a drain plug, and at exactly 105 degrees, or in between that 83 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit, if it's dripping fluid, then that means you're good to go. If there is no fluid dripping, then you're definitely low on fluid and you need to add some. Now, because this car has a very high horsepower, very high torque, not high torque, but high load power going through the engine, we actually want to overfill this by about a quart. So what I'm gonna do is remove that bolt, and if it is dripping, I'm gonna let it drip enough to where right before it stops becoming a stream. Once we have a nice little stream going, then I'll close it back up and pump another quart of fluid in there, just to make sure we're a little overfilled for that really high load, high power that's going through there. So that's the plan. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, I've got it on 4 jack stands and it is pretty level. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the car and let the trans temperatures warm up, and I'm going to monitor them using the HP tuners. So I'm going to go ahead and switch you guys over to like the first person point of view with my head, and hopefully we can get some good angles down under and show you guys exactly how you check your transmission.
Alright guys, so I know it's very loud, but what we're looking for is right here. This is the bolt that we want to check. So, alright, take that back guys, it's probably a 14. So, there we go. Boom, we're good to go. Now, this transmission has a fill port on the passenger side, and it's right up, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's right up here on this side. That's going to be the difficult part. So let me go ahead and check our trans temperatures. Alright, so we're up to 81 degrees. That's good. Alright guys, so we're about 93 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm actually going to go ahead and start putting it through the gear. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the brake and just shift it into gear. So it's reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So we just cycled it through. Now let's go ahead and check to see what our temperatures are at. Looks like we're at 95 degrees, so that's really good. We've cycled through it. I'm gonna probably give it to about 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we'll see where we get to down there under. I think 100 is the right middle point between 83 and 122. So right at 100, we're gonna be the perfect spot. So we're at 99, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start loosening that bolt up, guys, and see where our transmission is at. So here we go. There we go. So I've loosened it up. So now, oh yeah, I can already see some of the fluid's gonna come out. So let me go ahead and, oh wow, this thing is definitely low on fluid. Wow, okay. Well, go ahead and tighten that back up.
Well guys, like you guys just saw, this thing is low on transmission fluid. It did not drain or trickle or anything like that. So what does that mean? That means we have to put some more fluid in it. I'm gonna let the car cool down for maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, and then we're going to add this whole quart of oil into that transmission.
and we probably might need a little bit more, but for now, one extra cord is going to help a lot, especially because it was low. So good thing we checked. I'm so glad I checked. See, these are the little things you got to do, guys. You can't just kind of go with the flow and hope that, oh well, it might just be something else. Always check everything before really pushing the car hard. All right, guys, so I went ahead and removed the plug, the fill plug, which is right by where my finger is, right where this header is, at the very top. And all it is a little poppet, kind of like one of those like fender poppers that's 2-piece plug. You pop it out and then just wiggle this thing out. It's very simple, nothing too crazy. But we remove this, and now we're gonna go ahead and fill that. But to fill it, we first have to insert the hose, and obviously the hole is this diameter, so we actually have the pump right here, and the pump has a top and a bottom. The top is the intake. This is gonna go into the oil tank or wherever oil you want to put in there, and the bottom, that is the discharge, and that is gonna be what we put it up into this transmission here. So being very careful because this is still hot, I'm gonna just slide that in there like this, so. All right, so we got that in there, and it should be pretty firm in there. I'm gonna kind of slide it in slightly more just so that it doesn't come back out. Well, we've got that there. With that being down there, we're gonna raise our pump up high, possibly up here, and go ahead and start filling using our first dextran 6. So we'll go ahead and we'll remove this here, and what we're gonna do, brand new dextran oil, is we're gonna stick this in here all the way to the bottom and just start pumping, guys. Alright guys, so we went ahead and checked everything, and we're back at about 106, 108. So we'll go back under, remove that bolt, and hopefully we start seeing some draining. Alright guys, see, that is what we're supposed to be seeing. Now we're gonna make sure and let it drizzle down to like a little stream. Nothing too crazy. I think right about, I think that's a good spot right there, guys. What do you think? Nice little stream. We'll go ahead and plug that back up. So, well, already there's more fluid. So let's go ahead and, I just burned myself. Alright, so we're good to go, guys. Alright guys, so as you guys saw there, the transmission, obviously it was definitely less than a quart low. Probably drained about half a quart, so it made probably like about a half a quart low. So what we're gonna do now is let it cool down a little bit. We've closed the bolt up. We had a nice little stream, short little stream. It wasn't a bunch, just a little stream. Now we're just gonna add, turn the light on here, one more quart, because we want to overfill this transmission up by a quart. That is what they recommend, what my tuner recommended. So we'll let everything cool down a little bit, and once the exhaust cools down, we'll go ahead and go through and add that extra quart, and the car will be good to go, guys. Well guys, I am back from test driving the car, and it performed beautifully, so smooth, and I did not see that little blip that I saw earlier. So let me go ahead and show you guys here the log. So as you can see here, the yellow line is going to be my RPM, and we can go all the way through and see that yellow line is very smooth.
So right around here, 6,000 RPM range, you see that it went up and it kept climbing. It did not go back down. So it kept going, and went all the way through, and then just shifted at the end. So did that twice, and both times it was a smooth curve. What do you think? I think the car is ready. I think I'm definitely ready to go get that 10-second pass. So hopefully the track and the weather holds up good, and you know, we get to try this thing out and get that 10-second pass, because it's been a long time coming, and I just want to get that. It's been my pretty much only goal, and so if everything goes well, we'll have a 10-second car right here. So anyways, guys, I hope you liked this video. Like I said, you definitely want to check your transmission fluid. So hope this helps people that are wanting to check it. If you liked what you saw, and if you want to see more of this stuff, please like, comment, and definitely subscribe, because there's a lot more stuff coming to the channel, and I can't wait to show you guys. So come along with the journey and help me exceed and pass my expectations and get this car being the best running car I can get it to be. So have a good one, guys. Hope you guys stay safe and have a great one.